City Council. We come before this council to ask for direction as to what exactly you want us to do with this fire service agreement. I've worked together with the city manager and my staff, and we've come up with a couple of options that we could propose to the county. One of them would be to expand our fire services without EMS service, and the other one would be to include EMS service and expand on it. What we're looking at is adding additional capabilities to our organization, both in the fire and EMS side, or just outright the fire side. And so we come before this council to ask for direction.
Mayor, as the chairman of the operations committee, I know we had a long discussion on this item, and pretty much what we had asked to bring to council for consideration, and please correct me if I'm wrong, members, is that we eliminate the possibility of medical services.
Correct.
And that we go to the county with the actual cost, or what it would cost. We had a long talk about backfilling and so forth, and
Correct.
didn't think it was feasible because of the time frame of bringing in people. So we ended up talking about actually hiring additional staff to be on standby.
Correct.
Or I think you had an idea about having stations in different outlying areas, but
Distribute the memorandum.
there you go.
We have those figures, Councilman.
And really what we wanted to talk about is just what the operations had suggested to bring to council for consideration. And really, it's only for the purposes of having parameters. I mean, just so that the staff has direction on what the city would like to.
Mayor and members of the council, we had, informally discussed.
Mr. Viral, if you don't mind,
Yes, sir.
just give me a minute, because if you don't mind, just before you start putting
Yes.
the whole thing forward, and I really appreciate that. I just wanted to make sure that the public does understand, because the discussion, we sort of pushed aside the ambulance issue and we didn't say a word about it, and there could be some very unpleasant interpretations why we are not dealing with that issue. So if you wouldn't mind, Mr. Mayor and Mr. City Manager, the reason that we said that we felt that perhaps we do not have to discuss the ambulance service is because there are, if I'm not mistaken, I was told about 15 ambulance services that are operated now on the private basis, and therefore there would be no harm done to anyone if we would or if we would not offer that service. And I hope that you
Yes, sir.
confirm that.